Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. We are live.
Yes, we are.
We have exactly 0 viewers right now, Captain Trek. How do you feel about that?
You know what? It's life. It'll get better.
Oh yeah, no worries. I don't want to interfere with the Valkyries, so we'll take a half an hour. Why not? So what's been going on with you this week, Captain Trek?
Well, unfortunately, I've got some issues I need to go to the doctor about myself. So involving pain. So yeah, kind of fitting for a pain stream.
Yeah, well, that is exactly right. Oh, hey, we got LDG in the house. And Bird of Prey 5. All right. I will tell my story from Monday morning, the nightmare of Monday morning. Oh my God, it was horrible. I am in. Oh, Cinnabon Bunny, hello. Thank you for joining us. Monday morning was a culmination of the weekend. Now, everybody knows I'm a heavy drinker, and most people, when you drink a lot, you pass out and you sleep for hours and hours on end, right?
Right.
Well, I got 1 hour of sleep on Thursday night, 1 hour of sleep on Friday night, 1 hour of sleep on Saturday night, etc., etc. 30 minutes of sleep on Sunday. I swear to you, it was 30 minutes. I was like, oh my God, I'm awake. Okay, damn it, son of a. Okay, well, I'm going to just lay here. And I swear to you, I laid there for 3 hours hoping I would fall asleep. Monday morning, I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to get up now.
Yeah.
So I got up, I made a fresh pot of coffee, and I fell over in my kitchen.
Damn.
I mean, my legs just literally gave out. Now, mind you, I have nerve problems, of course,
Right.
because of the multiple sclerosis. So, I mean, I made a fresh pot of coffee and just fell over on the floor. My son came down. Are you okay? So, yeah, I just fell over again. Normally I fall over because my right leg stops working, right?
Right.
And so I'm taking steps, I'm walking, my right leg gives out and I just go flump right over on my side. This time both legs gave out. So I freaked out. The fact that I hadn't slept in 4 days and I fell over literally and I could not get up this time. I mean, my legs just would not work for me at all. It was nuts, man. So at 6 o'clock in the morning, my time,
Right.
I called my ex-wife and I was like, you need to come get Andrew and Elizabeth because I need to go to the hospital. I don't know what's going on. And so I waited 6 hours. 6 hours for her to get here to get the kids. A friend of mine and his wife came over, and they helped me get to my normal smoking area. And they were like, "Why don't you just sit in your recliner and smoke at your table?" I was like, "Because I have vents in the bathroom." It doesn't stink up the entire house. But I had to use both of my canes in order to get down my wheelchair ramp in order to get to the car to go to the emergency room.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I was walking, but I was mostly walking with my arms. I was exhausted. And we got to the emergency room. And you know what they found?
What?
Nothing.
Of course.
Yeah. So here I am, 4 days later, and I'm back on the internet because, well, this is my social club. I love you guys.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. It helps to actually talk to people.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, that's why I do the pain streams. Ironically, my cooking shows get more views. My pain streams get a few views, and my Bible study views are non-existent, basically.
You know,
Hey, JPs, what's up?
you're doing what you want to do, and that's
Yeah,
what's important.
exactly. If I get a crowd, that's fine. If I don't, I don't really care.
You know, yeah, having a few people in chat's fun. It makes it a lot easier.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Particularly when you're not using StreamYard and talking to somebody else, because that way you have some interaction.
Yeah, that's why I waited for you.
Because I know, even Burner Prey 5, even LTG could just easily talk with nobody in chat and not have a problem.
Yeah,
that's not me.
No, that's not me either. I need someone to interact with. Yeah. Last night on karaoke, I felt my stomach start to protrude between my diaphragm and my abdominal wall.
Mm-hmm.
And so I keep pushing it back in. I know that the nerve damage will never go away, but the nerve pain will eventually. And so my stomach will stay in where it's supposed to be. But right now, it's like, just drink more alcohol because the VA won't give you narcotics. Got it.
That's pathetic. I mean,
I'm sorry. It really is. I know, but you tell your primary care physician, I am in a great deal of pain. My legs are on fire, and I can't sing anymore because my diaphragm is stiff. Right?
Yeah.
And she goes, well, we don't give narcotics for MS. And I go, well, there's no point in being here. Have a great day. Bye. I'm not going to quit drinking or smoking.
Sorry. Really don't have a reason to.
Well, honestly, you're right. I really don't. My dad died at 47. But they had him on one of the preventative medicines.
Right.
And he progressed faster than he was supposed to because they put him on one of the preventative medicines. Here's the thing about multiple sclerosis. If you have remitting, relapsing MS,
mm-hmm.
then those preventative medicines actually help you. They keep you from relapsing.
Right.
For the most part. If you have a progressive version, there ain't no medicine, man. The only thing you can do is take pain medicines, and I'm taking about 3,600 milligrams of Motrin every day.
Ouch.
And it ain't doing shit.
No, of course not.
So, yeah, I sleep I actually got 3 hours of sleep last night. So I'm actually in pretty good shape today.
Considering you probably got about that in 3 days.
Yeah.
Before,
that is actually pretty good. But yeah, my legs are on fire and they're coated in ice. Tell me how that works, Captain Track, please.
You know what? I wish I knew, because that sounds absolutely horrible. I mean, I remember getting an injection when I was having a scan again for my abdomen, and it's like, oh, this feels nice. It's kind of cold, but it's like, oh, you're going to feel cold, and then it's going to feel hot, and it's like, holy, yeah, it went from cold to hot. But I can't imagine having both at the same time.
No, it's not fun, yeah. And JP says, kiss your liver goodbye. Well, you know what? I don't think I'm going to live long enough for the cirrhosis to take hold. So I appreciate the thought, though.
Yeah.
Now I'm not being a downcast kind of guy, you know. I don't like being that guy who's like, oh, I'm dying, you should do something for me.
Right.
I'm like, I've it's taken me 10 years to come to grips with this. I wouldn't be talking about it if I hadn't come to my own understanding of what is going to happen to me in the next 7 years, you know. I get it. I am fully aware that I'm going to become a bedridden vegetable. I know that. Unfortunately, it's really hard to get that point across to people.
Well, unfortunately, they don't understand what MS is, and there are, you know.
Yeah, just FYI, multiple sclerosis is your body attacking itself and creating lesions on your spinal cord or in your brain. Also,
Or both.
In your brain, yes. I've got 3 in my brain and 3 on my spine. And I imagine since it's been a year, I probably have more on my spine now than I did a year ago.
Yeah.
But I won't get another MRI for a while. So, meh.
That's government benefits for you.
Yeah, I imagine I've got a 4th one. You know how a diaphragm works, right? It looks kind of like a mushroom in the front of your belly.
Right.
But it's a muscle. It's literally a diaphragm. It helps your lungs go up and down.
Mm-hmm.
And it wraps around the back, and then it points down to a spot on your spine where it connects with the nerves.
Yeah.
Well, those 3 spots I had a year ago were just below where the points of the diaphragm connect. And so I have a sneaky suspicion that I have another lesion on my spine.
Yeah.
Just a guess. I mean, it's an educated guess, but it's a guess.
Based on prior experience, yeah, that would be a fairly good guess. But unfortunately.
But it takes a year, maybe a year and a half or 2 years for another lesion to form. So I'm not worried about it.
Well, worrying about it honestly wouldn't solve anything either.
No, and I do find myself sometimes when it's quiet and dark and I'm alone, I find myself crying and feeling bad for myself. The avatar I chose for this stream is me in Iraq in 2011 in uniform. And I was able to run, jump, and, communicate and everything. I mean, I was a contracting officer.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's like I could be a purchasing agent because all you got to do is tell me what to buy. But a contracting officer, you got to know a lot of stuff to do that job. Prior to that, I was a fueling specialist. So I know jet fuel from avgas, from 92 octane all the way down. I know everything about fuel. I know how to set up a dispensary for fuel. I know everything about fuel. I can't do the job anymore.
No. But, that's one of the things, I'm looking forward to hearing more of your stories because, I think you have a lot to share.
Oh, I intend to get to it. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody wants me to cook.
True.
I'll tell my war stories and cook. Maybe I'll do 2 videos a week. What do you think?
I like that idea.
That's a good idea. Yeah. I'll do one for one for my war story, and one for cooking. As long as I'm able.
Of course. I mean, that's gonna. I think honestly, the cooking one is going to be the one that's going to be the harder one later on.
It will be. Yeah. It took me 2 days to make sourdough bread, which actually turned out really good. I ended up cold proofing the sourdough for 16 hours while I managed to get a couple of hours of sleep. But when I baked it off yesterday, I was like, oh my goodness. This is the best sourdough bread I've ever made. But yeah, I can spend about an hour in the kitchen right now.
Yeah.
The problem is if I've got my chef's knife in my hand and my legs give out.
Oh, yeah.
I actually have to think about dropping the knife before I think about how to fall.
Yeah.
So it is difficult to deal with what's happening to my legs at this point. I do have a little table and a chair, and so I can sit down and do my knife cuts.
Right.
But I don't have anything else in the kitchen set up for a wheelchair access. My bathroom is set up for wheelchair access, my bedroom, my living room. But unfortunately, I started having these problems before I got to the kitchen.
Yeah.
And so I've been remodeling my house for a year. I just haven't gotten to the point where I can do the kitchen yet. So it's unfortunate that it's advanced this as quickly as it has.
Yeah, that's one thing. I don't think people understand the how fast it can progress because they don't know a lot about MS. I don't have MS. I have friends who do, but
yeah,
I don't know the personal experience of that.
Well, there was a time when I was married. She was, we'll just say she was not pleased in the bedroom. And so I left her and divorced her, and now she is pleased in the bedroom because she's remarried.
Well, obviously it sounds like you two still communicate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, as a matter of fact, because I had to call her on Monday to come pick up the kids, we had a very long discussion. I do not want to move back to California. I hate California. I want to live here in Arizona.
Right.
And we had that long conversation, but they cannot move here, and I don't want to move there.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. And so even though her husband is a caregiver, I really just don't want to move to California. I hate California so much.
I'm guessing you had bad experience in California.
If you want the story, yes, I grew up in South Central Los Angeles, but they actually live in the high desert, which really isn't much better now. Maybe 30 years ago it was. Eli what's up? Oh, let me throw the link in the chat. Holy crap, I didn't do that.
Nope.
Good God, I'm dumb.
No, just had your mind on other things.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Come on up, guys. Let's chat. I got 10 whole slots. Not sluts, slots. And there's Elihu, man. He jumped on that in a heartbeat. What's up, Elihu?
I didn't jump on it in a heartbeat. It was half a heartbeat. It was just a little mouse click away.
Right on.
I'm like a ping stream and no link. What's going on with Mr. CCDV this morning?
Yeah, I'm a little out of sorts, I guess. JP's, hello, JP's. What's up?
Hello.
Oh, by the way, JP's that comment you meant about the liver. Yeah, he's gonna have to kiss the liver goodbye.
Well, yeah, but not from the drinking. The fucking Motrin's gonna chew up.
I know. That's why I don't take pills. If I took pills when I was a kid, I'd have no liver by the time I was 25.
Dude, I tried the wacky weed. I really did. I tried gummies. You know what happens to me when I take gummies?
You get paranoid.
No. Oh, I wish that were the case. If I only got paranoid and got sleepy, that'd be awesome. I would take gummies every day. No siree. No, the gummies actually stripped away the surface pain.
Oh.
And so all I had was the nerve pain left. I literally felt like I was on fire for 3 hours. And that's all the way up my back. All the way up my back. It was horrible. It was the worst experience I've had since 2003 when we initially invaded Iraq.
All I have is THC. I'm getting CBD today.
I tried CBD. I tried smoking. I tried, the gummy, of course. Yeah, I ain't doing that anymore.
Hey, Cinnabon. The bunny man is in the house. I didn't see that.
Cinnabon Bunny says California doesn't exist. It's a myth like Atlanta or Quebec. That's awesome.
Good one.
Quebec exists.
I really don't want to move back to California. I actually had a house in the high desert.
Come on back to Cali. The Cali.
I had to live in the high desert for 3 years while I was posted at Fort Irwin. Mm-hmm. So I would have to drive an hour and a half to work and an hour and a half home. Right? And then 10 or 12-hour day at work. So I was really tired living there. But that was not the worst part. The worst part was I had to lock my doors and lock my windows because it was an unsafe neighborhood.
Oh, man.
Dude, I haven't locked my doors in years since I moved up here.
I used to do internet tech support for a small wireless internet service provider in the high desert California area.
I may have been one of your customers. Or one of their customers, I should say.
Apple Valley, a bunch of other little places around there.
Yeah, that's about the area I lived in. Yep.
Hesperville or something. No, Hesperia.
Oh, 1 second.
Hesperia. Why can I never remember the name Hesperia? You'd think I'd be able to. I lived right between Hesperia and Apple Valley.
Yeah.
In Victorville.
We used to provide support there too.
Victorville.
The guy that ran it, he started it himself, and he was deaf. It was called Whispering.
Oh, well, I wasn't a customer of that.
My friend basically gave me his old PS4 last night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm downloading all my old games on there, and I finally got my DC Universe downloaded, and I'm downloading Rocket League.
I had Rocket League when it was released for PS3. I mean,
well, Pickles is playing, and I'm like, I want to try this game. Rocket League is for free on here. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me download that.
Digit 11 plays Rocket League with LDG.
I want to try this game out. I'm like, okay, let me try this. Rocket League is downloading for my PS4. Oh, hey, Pickles. Crap, we talk about him, he appears, just like Beetlejuice.
I don't know if I don't know if Digit 11 still plays with LDG, but he started playing with LDG. But yeah, I can't game. My eyes go cross-eyed, so I can't follow the screen anymore.
I hear you.
As long as it's a static screen, I'm fine. But with all that movement, I'm like, I can't. It hurts.
Wow, 11 hours to install Star Trek Online. 6 hours for Rocket League. Wow.
Good grief.
Whoa.
What the hell is going on with this thing?
You got a long way to go, baby.
Oh, at least I got my Star Trek back.
You know, one of the nice things about having the kids out of the house and all the house guests out of the house, I don't have internet lag anymore.
Big surprise. Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's why. Okay, I got to change my internet. I'm on the building Wi-Fi, not Xfinity. No wonder. Shit. So I'm not even awake yet. Sorry. Thank you, man. What the hell is going on here?
I'm the one who keeps forgetting stuff.
Oh, that's fair.
JP's
45 minutes. Okay. Sorry,
Yeah,
minutes. Wow.
JP's. I don't have to worry about my liver. I know I've got 20 years until it goes really bad, and I'm not sure it's gonna take that long for the nerve damage to reach my brain. So
You got a brain.
Okay.
You're so lucky, man.
I had a brain once. I've already got I've already got 3 lesions in my brain, and so
Those are,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said those aren't good.
No, they're not good. And I mean, well, I don't know. Should I explain the difference between an MRI image with progressive versus remissive?
I think that would be a good start.
Okay. So people with relapsing, remitting multiple sclerosis have flare on the MRI when it shows up with contrast.
Right.
Okay. Flare means that the lesion, when it's new, shows up really bright on the MRI.
Yeah.
Those with primary progressive or any kind of progressive multiple sclerosis, the flare isn't there. So it just shows up as a dark spot on the MRI. And so I know for a fact that I've got 6 lesions right now.
What part of the brain?
Say again, Elihu?
What part of the brain?
It is in the frontal lobes, which is the worst part. That's
Memory.
why
Ouch.
that's why my memory is so bad.
Yeah.
And the 3 on my spine are what is causing my legs to not work properly.
Yeah.
So what I tell people is, you walk, and you just walk because you know how to walk.
Yeah.
Well, I have to think about walking. Do you know how exhausting it is to think about walking?
Yes, I do. Yesterday I stepped wrong. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't step right. I forgot to step right when I went off a curb.
Yeah, and that's what happens to me all the time. Yes.
Sorry, I'm being rude. Hi, Captain Trek. Hey, JP. Hey, JJ.
No, you're not being rude. You're fine.
Kapla, bird.
JJ.
Kapla, bird.
I was thinking the exact same thing, JJ. Why does CCDV have an avatar of Alexander?
Yeah. Why?
Alexander, holy crap.
That does look like Alex. Are you going to Ooters?
Does Alexander wear a U.S. military uniform?
No. No,
Cosplay. Halloween's coming up, so he might.
I suppose that could look like a hunting uniform, right? But who would wear digital camouflage out in the woods?
That's yeah.
Alex,
I used to wear camouflage everywhere. Winter camouflage in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
Because
I will change
I was
my
cool.
avatar. Gosh.
Master CCDV.
Master CCDV. There you, oh no, you know what? I'm gonna go with the Swedish Chef.
One pitchy cone.
We're gonna make chicken today. Dope. Oh goodness gracious!
There, now I got the big head.
There, yeah, big head, brilliant. Hey Jedi Bill. Hey Parrot Head. Holy cow, we got a whole crew here.
But yeah, you're talking about MRIs and such, and I've had more than my fair share of the MRIs, CAT scans, and EEGs.
Yeah, I've had a lot of MRI, a lot of CAT scans, tons of X-rays. I'm surprised I'm not radioactive.
The EEGs, they actually used to sit there and run a strobe light to induce seizures, to follow
God.
dream patterns.
I hate strobe lights. God, that's why I don't go to haunted houses anymore.
Yeah, I
The-
can't deal
the
with
strobe
strobe
lights.
lights.
Are awful.
And that's one of the major things that I get tripped off with to induce a seizure. It's like a strobe light. When I was younger, playing video games was like playing Russian roulette.
So JP's, I've never actually heard your story. What's up, man?
What do you mean, what's up?
Well, I
Hey.
mean,
I've had epilepsy since I was 13,
oof.
and they're not they're grand mal seizures.
Yeah.
So full blown,
Oh.
lose consciousness, kick people in the face, bite your tongue, you know. They basically put me on meds since I was 13, and I'm at the max. I've been on at the max allowable limit for that med since I was 13, and it's actually controlled it when I
Oh,
take
good.
that. It's funny. One time I switched pharmacies, go to the next pharmacy, and they're like, "Are you sure that's correct?" And I'm like, "Yep, I've been on them since I'm 13. I'm 45 now, so yeah."
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
my dad.
Then 10 years ago, I had a stent put in because I had, I guess, they didn't tell me I had a heart attack in so many words because
Well,
I would have
yeah,
freaked out. And so I've got AFib, high blood pressure, congestive heart failure, and there's something else in there.
Bad attitude.
So what?
Okay.
Blood. I'm on blood thinners because the stent's there.
Yeah.
Also, they got me on the stupid piss pill,
Oh, the diuretic. I hate those.
the LASIK.
But
Yeah. Oh,
But it's good because, like, the second I'm retaining water, I can barely breathe properly. So I'll just pop a couple extra of those, and then I'm pissing every 20 minutes.
okay. Yeah. Well, they put me on a diuretic for high blood pressure. I was like, I'm not taking this anymore.
Oh, I need it, or else if I don't take it, I'm running to the ER because it feels like a 500-pound person sitting on my chest.
Well, I understand that. Yeah. Holy cow. That is awful.
And then you get to the point where you can't put your shoes on because your size 11 shoes no longer fit, and you've already bought them one size bigger.
Dude, when I buy shoes, I have to buy a size 9.5 and a size 10. My left foot's a size 10, my right foot's a size 9.5. Yeah, people at shoe stores love me.
Oh, my dad had the same thing. He had a club foot when he was born. Many surgeries later, his right leg was an inch and a half shorter than his left leg, and 2 shoe sizes smaller. So he had to have custom shoes made every year.
I hated wearing those brown and black custom cloppers when I was a kid.
Those are awful, aren't they? They
Oh,
look horrible.
oh yeah, I call them cloppers for a reason.
Jay, are you sensitive, or can we make jokes at your expense? Because you can make jokes at my expense, of course.
I'm a comedian. People make jokes all the time.
Well, I was asking JP's.
Sensitive about what?
Oh,
Well, I don't know if we make jokes at your expense, because I thought of one while you were talking and I didn't say it because I'm not really familiar with you. I know I can.
Put it this way, I'm not in junior high anymore. I've got fixed again. And besides, the ones that used to make fun of me in junior high didn't afterwards.
was what?
The ones that used to make fun of me in high school and junior high didn't afterwards.
Oh, now I remember the joke. Now I remember the joke. If you don't get mad, I'll say it.
I don't care. Go ahead.
Okay. Did anyone ever throw romaine hearts at you?
No.
Because if they did, you could make a Caesar salad.
Oh, that's
Bad.
Oh.
It's not even funny. That's dad joke land.
That's that joke. Yep.
That's a bad dad joke.
That's a bad joke, I know.
So when I was, I just got fair.
Sorry, with my diaphragm not working, I'm not clearing my lungs like I should be.
No
Yeah,
problem.
that's
I understand.
unfortunate, but yeah, to be expected.
Yeah, I understand. No problem, dude.
I can imagine how much that would suck.
Oh, let me tell you, over the weekend, one of the things that contributed to Monday morning's leg failure.
Digit 11 driving.
Yeah, it's 11. He kicked me, son of a bitch. No, I literally felt like I was suffocating all weekend when I slept. I need to use the CPAP machine. And I'm only 220 now. I was 190 when I was diagnosed with sleep apnea.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just an obese thing.
No, it's not.
Jesus, like, last time I was 220, I was what, 18 or 19? But
Wow.
at that time,
Hey, Parrothead.
mostly muscle.
Yeah, I was triathlete. I got up to 210 in Bosnia in '98, and that was all muscle. I mean, I was benching 300 pounds at that time, and still running a 6-minute mile. So,
6-minute mile. It's taking 6 hours to run a mile.
Yeah.
That's not running. That's called walking.
that's called walking real slow. But yeah, I was 210, and I had been working out in the gym. So by the time I got out, I was benching 300 pounds and running a 6-minute mile at the same time. Well, not at the same time. I did carry 300 pounds while I was running. But I was really, really in shape. And then, this is, 22 years ago. But I've been in the military for a long time. The heaviest I've ever been is 250 pounds. And
I was 195.
yeah, so I've gotten back down to 220. But again, sleep apnea is not an obese disease. It is something that happens to people. And regardless of whether you're, fat or skinny, I mean, you may get you just may get sleep apnea. It happens.
Fat kids, skinny kids, even kids with chicken pox with hot dogs.
But this weekend was the worst because
Sorry, I
even
waked up this morning.
even with my machine on and running all night long, it felt like I was suffocating. At least now I don't feel like I'm suffocating because they reduced some of the swelling while I was at the emergency room on Monday. So some of the swelling and inflammation is gone. So at least that is taken care of. But I still can't sleep. So
You ever snore yourself awake?
not with my mask on, but when I lay back in my recliner and fall asleep, yes, I do snore myself awake.
You wake up, what the hell was that noise?
I did that when I was a teenager. It was like lay back and go, oh, what?
Yeah, exactly. Sorry,
Now
I
it's
don't
like-
think it comes from my butt.
Now
I'm
it's like,
making myself look bad.
oh, I just woke myself up again. Damn.
I used to wake up my ex-girlfriend because of my snoring. That's why my Tinder profile, it says, snorer seeks sound sleeper.
Yep.
Snorer would be a sound sleeper. Trust me, I've heard people
I know,
who
but snorer
can't
seeks sound
snore.
sleeper.
Yeah,
I've
but
heard-
Wookie, was that because of the sound or the smell?
Wookie, he asked you a question. Answer.
What?
Well, Wookie Supremacy just said I farted myself awake before. And I asked him if it was because of the sound or the smell. Probably both, because I'm sure we've all done that.
It'll clear a room in a heartbeat. Oh, don't eat.
You
Don't
guys,
eat.
you know when you smell a fart, you're actually inhaling poop particles.
You are, yes, but there's, yeah.
Not way the hell down there. What you be doing down there?
When you are smelling a fart, you are actually inhaling poop particles.
And Wookie says, I think it was mostly the vibration.
Keep telling yourself that.
Oh, boy. This is why I usually do this on Thursday, so I don't interrupt the Valkyries.
Yeah, understandable.
But,
Watch them, please.
yeah, you know what? If you guys want to run on over to the Valkyries, you can do so. But
I don't know
Too
what
much,
that
too much yelling. I came over here.
you know, talking with folks who are going through similar circumstances, not exactly the same, obviously.
Yeah.
But similar circumstances to me makes me feel better. So that's, and of course we tell jokes.
Waka, waka, waka.
For the most part, talking about the pain is not. I've been to 2 different pain clinics, and you know what they do? They don't want to talk to you. They want to get you out of their office.
Mm-hmm.
I hate pain quote unquote management clinics. I hate
Pain
those.
management. Give me a break, brother. I've been
Management
through.
all life. Are you supposed to help me get rid of it? No, we don't do that here, sir. Bye.
Do you honestly think I want to listen to a sociologist who has been through 6 years of college tell me about managing my pain?
I've been managing my pain for 44 years. Well, 45 years. Sorry, for how old I was. 45 years. I know how to do this already.
I've only been dealing with it for 5 years, man. I don't know how you put up with it.
Hey, Jason, who's pain? I'm single.
Oh, jeez. You guys crack me up. I love it.
I'm on my coffee. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm on cup number 5 right now, and I'm on my second bowl.
Oh, unfortunately, with the inflammation in my gut, I can't have coffee.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, That's one of the problems with this stupid disease. I can't. I had a pork chop last night, and I mean it was a perfect medium well. I mean, you had just a hint of pink in the middle. Oh, and it tasted so good.
Phrasing.
Pink in the middle?
It tastes
Everything should be pink in the middle.
phrasing. Hey, Wookie, my doctor told me the exact opposite. Told me to stop taking pills and start smoking pot, otherwise my liver would be messed up. Or start using THC in pot.
Right.
Yeah, they cannot endorse smoking because it's a harmful effect in the body, but they can tell you to use THC or CBD. They'll not tell you how to use it.
Kapla, bird of prey.
Kapla world, it's Birdo Freight 5.
Good
Hello
luck.
world, it's Birdo Freight 5 Kapla.
I was wondering-
Isn't pork supposed to be well done?
Yeah.
There hasn't been a case of trichinosis in the United States in 20 years.
Those are good odds.
Yeah, so trust me, I'll go with the medium well pork chop anytime because those hockey pucks that I get served at restaurants, I don't order pork at restaurants. I'm
No.
a barbecue joint.
I don't like pork chops. You can keep them.
Yeah, but a barbecue place, you want to get the pork and the chicken because that'll go bad faster than the beef because they can freeze the beef, refreeze the beef. Pork is kind of hard to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Well,
Jason Saint, I have to agree. Pain does suck.
Yes, it does. By the
A
way,
lot.
Yeah.
I've heard of that. What is pain?
Pain. What is pain?
what is pain? It hurts me.
You know, it's funny when my ex-wife was taking my kids, my other son who actually lives with her, he has acid reflux. So I gave him omeprazole and some Tums.
Mhm.
So the Tums would relieve the pain right away, and the omeprazole would work for 12 hours.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, he also has a narrow esophagus. He's got one of those rings that tightens as it.
Oh,
as it-
yeah.
Ooh.
You know, and so unfortunately, the gas got trapped. He wasn't able to burp. It was
Ouch.
Oh, that would
Oh,
suck.
man.
it was kind of sad to watch. I was like, oh no.
Oh, high mountains, and how dare you eat half the chocolate? You're supposed to save the whole chocolate for me, man. Come on.
Howdy, mountains of Elysium.
Hey, JJ.
How are the Green Isles today, sir?
Good morning. Good morning, you bunch of afflicted assholes. What's up?
JJ. That's why I do this stream. So all of us can get together and talk and laugh.
Well, I got a line I've used several times before, but a couple years ago was the last time I used it. The last week of April in 2018, I thought I was coming down with pneumonia. I waited a couple days, but when I went to the hospital, went to the ER, had all the tests done, they told me everything that was wrong, and they admitted me.
Mhm.
And I was listening to what JP's was talking about, and a lot of the stuff that's wrong with him is wrong with me also. And that's why they admitted me, because I had a heart condition. And the guy was in there one day. He goes, "Well, we got to do this. We got to do that." I was like, "No, you ain't doing it." He goes, "But you have to." I'm like, "No, I don't. I don't have to do anything you say. All I got to do is lay here and you feed me and give me my medicine." He goes, "Man, I'm trying to keep you from dying." And I just looked the man dead square in his face, and the look was priceless, guys. The look was priceless. You cannot get this look anywhere else, because once I tell you what I told him, his jaw dropped and he turned around and he walked out of the room. He goes, "Man, I'm trying to save your life. I'm trying to keep you from dying." I say, "Well, I've been dead before."
That's a good one. That's a good one.
What?
Jason Saint, you are absolutely correct. Nothing helps with nerve pain. I was on
No.
3,600 milligrams of Neurontin, which is gabapentin, 3 times a day.
See, I don't know how you're able to do that because the doctors here, well, my doctors here said that 1,800 is the maximum.
1,800 3 times a day. That must have been
No, no,
what-
no. 1,800 a day, period.
Oh no, I was
600
above
a day, 600 three times a day.
that. Liars. My neurologist actually put me on the 1,800 3 times a day. That's what it was. 1,800 3 times a day.
Because that's what I take gabapentin also.
Yeah,
But it's
gabapentin.
600 3 times a day, and it's just getting to the point where I'm just taking a pill just to take a pill.
Once the small fiber nerves in my legs died, I just
Mhm.
stopped taking it. There was no point. The large fiber nerves don't react to Neurontin.
I
Now,
stopped taking pain pills about 20 years ago.
Monday, on my birthday, Monday, I got home. Now, it ain't no secret. So, everybody knows I'm a weed smoker from the moment you met me.
What?
Uh,
I
yeah.
never. What?
You
Are
smoke
What?
What?
You're a pothead? Oh my gosh.
You are such a degenerate. You're a hippie.
Man, stoners.
Well, man, listen. When I started, hey, you call me a hippie, but see, the funny thing
I
is,
can't be around stoners.
oh damn, Bird, I'm so sorry. Bird just get the hell out. Look at him. Oh wow, that's crazy. Bird was like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
Shit, I haven't laughed as much in a long time.
Come back, Bird. Come back.
Nah,
Goddamn liberal hippies leaves.
Dear God, please don't make Bird fly far, far, far away. Dear God, please don't make Bird fly
Thank
far,
you,
far, far
Bird.
away.
damn,
Thank you,
Bird.
Bird. That was absolutely perfect timing. That was
Bird,
awesome.
that was just cold, bro. I ain't even had my coffee yet, man. That's cold.
Yeah, I'll come back.
I thought it over, and I changed my mind.
That was
That's
that was-
awful nice of you. Thank you.
that was cold, Bird. I ain't even had my coffee yet. And you want to give me like that? That ain't right.
That was funny.
Wookie, you can't say that. You got the longest hair of all of us. Or no, your hair is not long. I'm sorry. Okay.
Wait, how long is your hair, Wookie? You know how long my hair is.
I guess his hair is short. He's just got it everywhere.
Nah,
I guess
but
you got longest hair.
nah, my niece was home when I got home Monday evening. It was about 5:30, and oh man, I gotta turn my light off. Hang on.
You can't
Uh,
stop in the middle of a story.
Anyway,
You did.
about her boyfriend come walking up to me about half an hour later. It was about 6 o'clock, and the reason why this whole side of my face is lit up because my TV's on. He handed me this little gold thing about yay big. It wasn't big. It looked like something come off Batman's utility belt. It was about like that. It was about that thin. Had a button on it, a little spout on it. I'm like, okay, all right, what is this? I go, it looked like a detonator because it had a button on it. I'm like, am I going to blow somebody up when I hit this button? He goes, no, you puff on it. I'm like, what is it? And he goes, well, I got my weed card. I'm like, okay, cool. I get to try some government shit. And, oh, man. I hit the button. I started to suck on it. He goes, well, you got to suck on it a little bit harder just to open it up. Well, I've never vaped before. So this was a new experience to me, and I've never had government weed before. So I'm like, all right, I'm in for a twofer.
Yep.
I started sucking on it, and he goes, no, a little bit harder, and I did, and I could feel it go, and he goes, all right, I let go of it. I sat there and I held it for a minute. Exhaled. I coughed for half hour straight. Now, mind you, I had a stream to do at 9 o'clock. Okay,
You were so stoned.
dude, one hit, guys, one hit. I was high for 6 hours.
Yeah, all you kept on mumbling about was, "Oh, that's a good government weed shit, man. Oh, this is
I
good."
Oh man, I ain't listen. I've never been so high in my life except for the first time I ever spoke. But at the same time, I finally was relaxed. All the pain subsided for quite a while. My feet wasn't throbbing, my legs wasn't hurting, my shoulders weren't hurting, my arms weren't hurting, my neck, everything. It was just like I
Oh,
finally was at peace
I know
for
that
a
feeling.
moment.
Monday when I was in the emergency room, they were like, "You want something for pain?" I was like, "I've been clean for 5 years. Unless you can give me a prescription for Percocet, just and he was like, "Thank you for telling me that. Is this something that is non-addictive and will only last for a couple of hours?" I was like, "Okay, I'll try it." I don't remember what the Fena something. Anyway, so they injected me, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's what my feet feel like. I haven't felt them in years. Oh, it feels so good. It feels
Yeah.
so good." I started crying. I was like, "I feel my feet."
I was I wish I could have started crying. I was too high to do anything. I literally, I was in there hanging out with them. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, because it was steadily going and going and going and going and getting worse and worse and worse. I say worse, but in this case, it's a good thing. Um, I said, I gotta go. I gotta, and I picked my ass up and carried myself into my room. I sat in my chair
Hey, Thomas.
and I was out. I didn't go to sleep. I'm just like, I'm done. I'm gonna sit here. Had to have my eyes closed. The room wouldn't stop spinning. Because if I'd opened my eyes, I'd have been a real life bobblehead.
That's some good stuff.
It was, man, for real. I hear people all the time say, "Man, that government shit ain't even good, man. I just go to my boy, right?" I'm like, "Fuck this. If I could feel like this all the time, where's my card at?"
Hey, Thomas Potts, what's up, brother? Thank you for
Morning,
joining us.
morning, Cinnabon. What's up, man? Potts, everybody in the chat. Wookie, I know LDG was in there.
He's
I'm glad to see
probably
you.
still lurking.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just
I'm
mention
sure.
Rocket League again. He'll come back.
It's soccer with RC cars.
Yeah. But not no pun intended, man. But I feel like I feel you guys' pain. I do.
And
And
greetings from the
Yosef,
past, Yosef.
the man from the future, is here.
Nice. Good afternoon, Joseph,
Holy cow.
or good evening.
I honestly, when I started this, it was for myself. I was hoping one or two people would show up. This has become one of my most popular streams. The pain streams. These are the highest rated videos I've had so far. So
Well,
thank you
Talk
guys.
about pain, man. People have pain. They want to talk about it. So
Yeah, that's the thing. We need to talk about it.
yeah, I'd like to. Can we talk about my ex-wife? That's a real big pain.
is that painful for you?
We're not talking emotional pain. I'm not gonna cry on your shoulder,
Oh
JJ.
no. The reason why the reason why they admitted me into the hospital is because I had a minor heart attack. But the fact that my body is riddled with neuropathy, from the waist down, it's moderate to severe. From the waist up, it's starting to finally present itself. But my body was so riddled with the pain, I didn't feel anything. I didn't know anything happened. I thought I thought I got sick. And the real big aggravating thing is they knew I was admitted because I had a heart attack. I have a heart condition.
Right.
But they kept asking me, "Well, how's your chest pains? How's your chest pains?" I'm like, "What? I ain't never felt no pain. What are y'all talking about? Y'all keep asking me the same questions. No pain in the chest. I didn't feel a damn thing. Um, so I'm just at this point in my life, I'm just learning to deal with it. Okay, I've been dealing with diabetes since I was 11 years old. Type 1, insulin dependent. I take shots 2-3 times a day.
Mhm.
Uh, I've been told you're not going to be able to do this most of my life. And I've been proving people wrong since I was 11 years old. So I decided, and a long talk with our father.
You want to
I'm
read
taking the
that,
gamble. I'm
you wanna
taking the
read that,
gamble.
JJ, real quick.
Hang on, I'm proofreading it first because I don't read well out loud. Yeah, I agree, Wookie. Yeah, there was. Yeah, he's laughing out loud. Yeah, there was plenty of physical pain when it came to my ex-wife. You know, it almost came to that with mine because she literally threw me out like a bag of garbage. No
Sorry,
way to get.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, it's all good. It's all good. She threw me out like a bag of garbage. No income, no way to get my medicine, no way to get my medical supplies, no way to buy any food, no way to live. And I think that's what gave me the heart attack because it happened about a couple weeks later after I moved out.
Yeah.
Just the stress of everything.
Oh yeah, stress is definitely a big factor in
'Cause I
in
didn't-
pain
I-
management. Yeah.
I moved in with my best friend, man, and him and his wife have been open with me. You know, they charge me minimal rent because I do get a government check now. You know,
I'm still waiting for mine.
they open their home to me. They help take care of me. They look out for me. But man, it's just some things you just can't get past. And I ain't talking about from a relationship level or anything like that. I'm just talking about from a pain level because I've been dealing with this shit most of my life. And everybody here, no matter what's wrong with you, as long as you can wake up every day, if you can sleep.
If you can sleep, yeah.
Sleep training concept. What is that?
I 4:30, 5:30, 6:30 in the morning, whenever I decide I'm gonna go to sleep, I shut my eyes, I say my prayers, and when I wake up, I say my prayers again. You know, because to me, you know, I know there's not everybody has a spiritual side to them, but to me, every day I wake up, the good Lord's giving me another day to fight on.
Yeah, and sometimes I go into my prayer closet and just cry because, you know, my God knows.
I can't cry no more.
Oh,
I can't cry no more. After my last good tear fall was in 2014 when my dad passed away. My mom passed away in 16. After that, I was numb.
it's a good release, man. It really is. I do it not for pleasure. I mean, it's when I'm really depressed about my situation. Because let me tell you, because okay, Yitzy, you're right. Maybe we should do an ex-wife stream.
I've never been married.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Okay, I would love to talk shit about my ex-wife.
Now, let me tell you, in 2006, I didn't even know what neuropathy was. I didn't. I had no clue. I was like, okay, you know, someone would say neuropathy, I'd be like, okay, whatever. No one ever explained what it feels like to have neuropathy. So in 2006, we got back from Iraq. That was my third deployment, right? And I was running. I was like, okay, I'm a runner. I remember I was running a 6-minute mile. I was running one day and my left foot went numb and it felt like I had ants on my foot, you know? Ants biting and crawling all over my foot. I was like,
Yeah.
what the hell is that? Ow, ow. And I shake my foot,
Mm-hmm.
you know? I'd be like, okay. And then I'd run a little bit more, and then it started feeling like I was running on a plank of wood, right? It wasn't my foot anymore, right? And I was like, okay, apparently I can't run now. What the hell? Okay, so the next day we went out running, and I was like, okay, I'm good. You know, about a mile into it, I was like, oh God, ow, what? Why? And I went to the doctor, and they were like, "Well, there's nothing wrong with you."
Yeah,
It's
sure.
been like
That's
that
what you
for 15 years, man.
Same here. Same here. I've been dealing with neuropathy for about the same amount of time. But and the best way I've learned how to describe it anyway that don't really understand it, because most people have heard that when diabetics or people with nerve damage talk about it, they say, well, what is it? How what happens? Well, the best way I knew how to describe it was, well, basically your nerve endings are dying off, and
Yeah.
what you're feeling is the tingling and the pins, the needles, the burning. That's what you're feeling, and through the years of feeling it, and when it gets worse, I've learned to just say, all right, just imagine this, okay? Imagine if you had to walk on glass every day.
Oh, yes.
I walk with a limp.
That's what it feels like without shoes.
I walk with a limp because it hurts to put my feet flat down. But at the same time, I walk from memory. Just my feet alone are about 95% numb. If I were to take my socks off and you touch my feet and my eyes were closed, I wouldn't know it. It's not fun.
Honestly,
Yeah, when I'm at the
JJ,
beach, I have to have shoes because the sand feels like glass to the bottom of my feet. I know exactly what you mean.
I envy you, man, because if my dog accidentally walks past me and hits my foot with her tail, I am in excruciating pain.
I told a nurse at the same hospital stay a couple years ago. Told a nurse, they walk in, well, can you describe your pain level? And this is a new nurse to me, so I never dealt with her. And I was like, 10. She goes, oh, come on now. It ain't no 10, because if it was 10, you were dying. And that's what I threw it out there again. I said, well, I've been dead before. And she looked at me all funny. I said, listen, lady, let me tell you something. I said, I have forgotten more about pain than most people will experience. I've learned to live with it. It's not easy to do.
No, it's not easy to live with. And having been an athlete my entire life, I mean, my entire life, I was a triathlete, for God's sake. And going through this is a nightmare for me. It's only in the last 5 years I've been able to put a happy face on it.
Well, the whiskey helps.
Yeah, that's true.
I used to try being an athlete, but I didn't like it very much.
I was never an athlete.
That was a nice play on words, JJ. I like that.
Yeah, why couldn't I have thought about that shit last night? That's just. Oh wait, I was smoking. That's why. Okay.
You're not a wake baker.
No, sir.
I did this morning.
I'm a wake and baker once a month. I got a high school friend of mine that we meet for breakfast once a month, and we go and eat. Then we go out and sit in his car and we fry our brains for a little bit and reminisce.
It's not a wake and bake.
Well, no, I got to drive like 30 minutes to get to where we meet up. So
Oh, okay.
I'll never get behind the wheel fried. If I have to go out after I've been smoking, someone else will drive.
Yeah, that's why I'm sober right now, because I got to drive to Phoenix today.
Damn, I'm sorry. How far from Phoenix are you?
About 2.5 hours. Once I get there, I get soused.
Okay, well you're closer than my ex-wife is, because she's in a place called Lake Powell right now.
Oh yeah, that's like
California border.
actually no,
No, that's in Arizona.
that's another.
Lake Powell, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's only like an extra half hour. That's like 3 hours away from me.
What part of
Oh,
Phoenix do you have to go to?
Glendale, actually, northern Glendale.
Oh, that's not that bad. I don't think you meant
Yeah.
Phoenix. I'm like, okay, that's not that bad.
Yeah, no. My ex-wife, when I separated from her, she moved into downtown, or not downtown, but Glen Avenue.
Yeah, Glendale and Chandler's okay.
Yeah, Glen Avenue in Phoenix is like South Central Los Angeles was in the 90s. I hated visiting my
Been that way
kids.
forever.
Yeah,
It's
I
good like
hate-
Phoenix.
Hated visiting my kids.
Yeah, do not go to Phoenix, south of Central, okay?
Oh, definitely not South of Central.
Central's the cruising line. That's the border. Everybody gets along on Central, but don't go south of it, okay?
it's all right. Can't be no worse than the hoods and shit, nasty shit we got around here. You know, because
That's
I
okay.
know every place I know has their spots. You know, you grew up in one Mr. CCTV in California. You know, you got the Bronx and Harlem up in New York. You know, everybody's got their places. And everybody tries to describe, well, mine's like this, well, mine's like this. Well, guess what? They're all the same. They all suck.
Yeah.
What
Yep.
up, the Bees Nest Films?
Hey, because Joseph is talking about alcohol abuse.
But, you know, I'm not going to sit here and try to tell people, well, I'm worse off than anybody, because trust me, I know there's people that's worse off than I am. Okay. Today's every day I wake up is a blessing. It's a gift given to me. Okay. And I try to live it as such. No cares. I try to be as a free spirit. You know, there are people out there to aggravate me just like the rest of you. Especially on here.
Yeah.
And luckily on here, you can just turn it off and walk away.
Yeah.
You know, in real life, you got to hold back. You know, I'm gonna knock the shit out you if you don't get out of my way. You know,
Yeah, even on Monday when I lost my legs, I was still joking with the folks who came over.
yeah,
I mean,
man, yeah.
What else can you do? You're either going to be sad and suicidal, or you're going to be funny and make crack jokes. You know.
Back in, let's see, I moved in with my
Laughter
place
is the best medicine.
2003, 2004. Me and my wife, well, we weren't married yet. We moved into our place, and we lived there about 13 years. And in that 13 years, I think about 6 different times they had to call the paramedics on me. It got to the point to where I'd come to, because it would be low blood sugar related. I'd pass out, you know, seizure, whatever.
Yeah.
Passing out, whatever. I'd wake up, man. There for a while. I think the last 2 or 3 times, you know, we knew each other, because it's like, Mr. Jones, come on, Mr. Jones, wake up. When I, you know, however long they were doing that, when I finally come to, I look up, I'm like, hey, what's going on, guys? Y'all back again? You know, I'm half coherent, and I'm already joking with these guys. You know,
Yeah. Just shove a candy bar down my throat. I'll be all right.
it's like, man, y'all finally come for that cookout I invited you to. Baby, you got the hamburgers on the grill? You know, I'm acting a fool, right?
What else can we do, man? We're either going to be depressed or we're going to tell jokes. I'd rather tell jokes.
I've joked about my condition for the past couple of years, all right? And trust me, you got to be careful who you joke about. I'm talking, even if it's concerning you, yourself. You're not joking about anybody else. I was on Mary Mayhem's channel one night on Shenanigans, and she did a game called Either Or. She would lay out this or this. What would you rather do? And trust me, they're neither pleasant. And she's like, well, would you want? I can't remember what the first part of it was, but the second part was, or would you have to sit for the rest of your life and watch your parents have sex?
Oh.
They were both bad, but still.
Hey, Bee's Nest, what's up?
Morning, Bees.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
All right.
Hey, Bob.
And I said, well, since I ain't gonna live much longer, I think I'll just sit and watch my parents have sex. I thought that shit was funny. And she
Yeah,
goes,
you're right.
She goes, what? I'm like, I said, listen, Mary, and I got real serious, man. It's supposed to be a fun show, funny show.
Right.
And I'm like, listen, Mary, I said, this is my condition. I can joke about it. She goes, that's not funny. I said, it is to me. Because if you
You're
can't
right,
joke
man.
about yourself, then you're just lost.
Yeah, some people just can't take a joke.
No, but no, it was serious because B, you don't really know me that well.
Yeah, about to
I
ask
have
what is your condition?
I'm a type 1 insulin dependent diabetic. I take shots.
Okay.
I'm at the front door of kidney failure, but it's at that point where it's not reversible. In other words, I'm not on dialysis yet.
Okay.
I've got a form of RA in my upper body. My body is riddled with neuropathy. Luckily, my liver is fine. Congestive
Not
heart failure.
mine.
Yeah, congestive heart failure. My heart's anywhere from 80 to 90% blocked. I require a quadruple, but I refuse to have the surgery. So I'm just gambling right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I know what it's like. I'm a
diabetic.
disabled veteran, and I
Thank
fucked
you
my
for your
back up.
thank you for your service.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I fucked my back up in the army, and I take a crap load of pain pills. So they have to, I've been taking them, 20 plus years, and they have to do regular blood tests, to make sure your kidneys, your liver's fine.
Yeah.
And I just gotten one recently done by the VA, and me too. Also, it also shows that I got moderate kidney damage.
Mm.
So
Dude, they did not take you off of it 5 years ago?
I'm still on them.
Oh, I wish I were still on them.
I stopped taking them because my chemistry is weird. I can take a pill max 2 weeks, 21 days, something like that, and then boom, my body's immune to it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
a high tolerance.
Yeah.
I was on 5 milligram Percocet for about 5 years, and then the VA was like, "Oh, you're too young," and they took it away from me. Oh,
Oh man.
Back in 2004, I
I
had all my teeth pulled out, and they put me on Lortabs for the pain. Yeah, those are good for 3 days.
That's what I take. I take 10 milligram low.
And I just said to hell with it. They ain't doing me no good now. I just sold them, made some money.
so how'd you hurt your back, Bee's Nest? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, I was trying to show off rappelling. Because we had this tower.
Hey, B, you're roboting a little bit, bro.
Raise your left
Okay.
arm, bend
How's
your
that?
right knee.
Yeah.
Get a better
Okay.
reception.
Yeah, I was rappelling, and I was trying to show off because I'm sure you push off with your feet,
You
and then
fell
you
off
let
the
go of
rope,
your.
didn't you?
But I tried to do the whole tower in 2 pushes. One push, and then the next push all the way to the ground. But I came swinging in too fast, and instinctively with my, you're supposed to to break, you're supposed to put your arm behind the small of your back.
Right.
But when my feet came out from under me, my instinct was to grab the line in front of me with both hands. And when I did that, I fell 10 feet right on my back on the ground.
Ow.
You didn't have you went flat to your back. You didn't have a sack on or nothing, right?
No.
Damn.
And
Ooh.
over time, it got bad and bad. The pain got worse and worse. And then when I got out of the army, I would just hit up doctors here and there to get some pain pills. And, I didn't have insurance, and I wasn't, they didn't have me on disability yet. And so since they gave me a little disability for tinnitus, which is ringing in the ear.
Yeah.
Hey, your
So,
avatar is not showing up on YouTube, Bee's Nest. If you want to rotate it a couple of times, it'll probably pop back right back up.
What are you talking about? His avatar. I see it.
YouTube is not showing up.
YouTube's
Yeah,
not showing up.
it's not showing up on
Oh.
YouTube. It's on
Oh.
StreamYard just fine, but it's not popping up on YouTube.
Screw you, YouTube. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, screw you, YouTube, because
Oh, that's
notifications
great.
have sucked.
Well, since we're at a pause, hold on a second here. Jason Saint says, I only have 2 bone spurs pushing on my spinal cord and radiating nerve pain and loss of feeling in my right thumb and hand, and 50% along with 2 heart attacks, gallbladder removed all in the last 3 years. Are you sure that's all, Jason?
I still have my gallbladder.
Hey, did you guys?
Where are you from, JJ? I can tell you're from the South.
Did you guys hear what happened in New York?
No,
What happened?
I don't watch news. I don't pay attention to politics. I did not watch the debate. I don't
It's
care.
not about politics. It's not about politics. It's not about politics. Nothing about politics. Okay.
All right.
Video caught a guy being hit and attacked and punched in the Upper West Side of Manhattan. It turned out to be Rick Moranis. He was attacked.
Oh shit!
What?
Rick Moranis punched in the head, unprovoked attack. Yeah. It turned out the guy was, after
The Keymaster was attacked.
Yeah, Rick Moranis was attacked.
Master was attacked. Oh no.
Did somebody
No,
go
I-
kick that man's ass because he ain't gonna be in Ghostbusters?
Oh, we're gonna
It's
call.
7:30 this morning. This happened like a couple hours ago today.
Oh wow. Why would anybody attack Rick Moranis? That ain't
I don't know. I mean, what the
That-
hell
that-
is wrong with people?
after his wife passed away, man. That man's been silent for years. What the fuck?
Crimes
Did he do?
just
He's
steadily
not fucking
increasing in
Hollywood
New
raising
York.
kids. I know.
I just woke up
Even
seeing the
celebrities
President
aren't
Trump.
safe anymore.
Jeez.
I woke up seeing President Trump and his wife's got COVID now.
Yep.
Both of them.
Both of
Well,
them,
you
yep.
know that she does have a separate bedroom, so couldn't have got it from each other.
Well, no. They're saying the story is that the basic possibility is from one of the aides.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
it's
think it
reported
was like a
that
military guy.
mild symptoms of it, which mean he had it at the debates.
She.
And Biden and his family has tested negative, although the clinic did give everybody masks, and everyone in the Trump family refused.
And it looks like we got some updated news from what's his name? The Eagle.
Not Barry Johnson.
Yeah, no, not Ryan Johnson's, but his avatar, the Eagle. Sam the Eagle. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yes.
I guess someone didn't like Rick Moranis being in one of Ryan Reynolds' new commercials.
It's only in there for like 12 seconds.
Can somebody
Darth
Google how
Maul.
tall? Can
Darth
somebody
Maul
Google
is
how
here.
tall Rick? Can somebody Google how tall Rick Moranis is?
I think he's like 5'3", 5'4".
Only one man would dare give me the raspberry.
Yeah, he's 5'4".
Holy
Wow.
shit!
I knew you were
Huh,
short.
Google says 5'6". I just put in Rick Moranis' height, and Google shot back 5'6".
Bing shot back 5'4".
That's
I
still
guess I
kind
have
of
to go
short.
5'5".
Celebrity Heights says 5'5". Yeah, what the hell's going on here? Another person says 5'6". How tall is he?
Holy shit! John
Is it-
Candy was
whoa.
6'2".
Well, it all depends on what kind of shoes he's wearing.
Have a great day, Cinnabon. See you later.
Have a good one.
Where you
Cinnabon.
from? Where you from, JJ?
Florida.
Yeah, I can tell you're a Southerner.
Oh yeah, born and bred. But I'm a high tech redneck.
Darth Maul, I
My
don't
parents-
think they shrink six inches. I mean, I shrank 1 inch from the time I joined the army to the time I retired, but I don't think people shrink 6
I was in
inches.
the pool.
No, my height varies from 5'9" to 5'10", depending if I got my boots on or not. My
I'm
boots had about
usually like 6. With regular shoes, I'm like 6 foot.
Yeah, I see 5'3", 5'4", 5'6". What the hell?
Just yeah. I agree with Bird. 5'5" sounds good.
Yeah. He's
That's
short.
fair.
Rick Moranis,
That's fair. Yeah, we'll just average it off. It's good.
Rick
He's just-
Moranis must have pissed somebody off.
Yeah, it was unprovoked attack. The guy just walked up to him and bam. You guys
Did
want
he
to
get?
Oh,
Is there
Yeah,
any?
random
Eli.
attacks are common now.
Is there video of this?
Yes.
Oh, I got to
No.
see that later.
Here, you can share my. Whoa, hang on a second.
no, I'm not going to play it on this stream. We're
Mm-mm.
supposed to be
Oh,
talking about pain and sharing our pain and
Well,
stuff.
Mr. CCDV.
That is
Rick
pain.
Moranis-
Oh, well, okay.
Rick
yeah,
Moranis
Moranis
is getting his
in
ass
pain.
beat. That kind of
All
hurts.
right.
Right.
I'll share the screen.
Okay.
Rick
No,
Moranis.
no. You ain't got to share it. I'm just saying, that is pain, though.
That is true. Yeah, I've been beat up. Being a white boy with blonde hair in Compton is not a pleasant place to be.
Nah. But seriously, guys, you guys are here. You all suffer from some sort of pain. I hear the tones in your voices, regardless of what's wrong with you. You carry it well, all of you.
Well, so do you, JJ. I wish you could get that quadruple bypass. I really
Nope.
do.
Nope.
You want to see the video?
Nope.
Okay,
nope.
stop. Let me ask this. What is your reasoning for not getting it?
The diabetes. Okay.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
I'll explain that.
Yeah.
The surgery don't scare me. Okay.
Right.
Trust me, I'm not a fan of having my chest cracked open, but the surgery don't scare me. It's the healing. I don't heal. I don't heal properly. Bumps, bruises, minor abrasions on my arm, I do pretty good. If I skin my knee, I'm pretty good about that. But major incision, major staples, major everything. If I don't heal properly, JJ ain't gonna be here no more. So I figured,
How do you feel
why
about
not?
that?
Well, early on, I thought long and hard about this. Early on, I thought, well, I'm dead either way. It's just a matter of how I choose to die now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so you just pretty much want to go naturally, like whatever happens. Just
Well,
Yeah, go out on your own terms.
no, it's not on my own terms because it was up to me.
Well, no, yeah, I know that.
If it was up to me, I'd have been dead a long time ago because I'm tired of fighting.
Oh, me too.
I'm wore out.
Me
But
too. But I've been a fighter all my life, so I can't stop now. Just because I can't walk periodically doesn't mean I'm going to give up. But yeah,
I'll find
it is
out.
painful.
I'll find out at the end of the month how good the gamble's doing, because every October for the past 2 years I've had an echocardiogram done, and both times the first one was it went really well. So to the fact that the woman asked me before we even got started, she goes, "I got one question for you." I'm like, "Okay, shoot." She asked me, goes, "What kind of powers do you have?" I'm like, "I beg your pardon?" She goes, "What kind of superpowers do you have?" Now I'm curious. I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about?" I try not to cuss at my doctors. I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about?" She goes, "We could find nothing wrong
with your heart.
with my heart." I forgot what the term is, but they were looking for a number, and they said they like to keep it in between 50 and 70.
The
And
ejection fraction.
thank you, Bird. The injection fraction, they wanted in between 50 and 70. Mine was 60. It was right in the middle. The heart was pumping great. They saw nothing wrong. And I asked her, I said, "What do you mean you could find nothing wrong?" She goes, "You've got a very, very strong heart." I was like, "You mean for the condition I have?" She goes, "Exactly." I'm like,
That's
"Okay."
weird.
Well, last October I went, the injection fracture was 57, 58. It went down a couple of points, but still. And then the same woman told me, she goes, I am thoroughly shocked on how well your body adapts. I'm like, I've been
You smoke
I've been adapting my whole life.
Well,
Do,
yeah.
do I smoke what?
uh,
Well, if I heard the
that's
robot,
what I'm saying. Because
if
because
I understood the
cannabis.
robot botting, yes, I smoke a lot of weed.
So do
Okay, see, cannabis heals a
You're roboting again.
shit. Cannabis heals a lot of things.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Maybe it was
I.
the
Yeah, I like
cannabis.
to feel numb, not high. And right now I feel numb.
Well, I've been smoking weed for the past 30 years.
I
So,
like my CBD though.
but I stopped for about a decade because of my granddaughter. And strangely enough, about 3 months after that, my eyesight started getting progressively worse because I also have diabetic retinopathy.
Damn.
Oh, let me tell you about eyesight,
You know what?
man. I was in Las Vegas one time, and I've had 20/25 vision my entire life. All-star basketball player, could make a 3-point shot with no problem as long as I wasn't defended. But
Hey
I
guys,
walked into a casino one time,
sorry,
spent $100 and can't. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Elihu.
sorry, my stomach is a little rumbling, and I was gonna take off because I am getting hungry. I'm gonna make some pancakes.
All right.
All right, Eli.
Yeah, man. Have a good one, Eli.
I got to get going too.
All right. See you later,
Talk
Bird
to you guys
Brain. See you
later.
later, Elihu.
All right. Have a good one, Bird.
Take care.
Bye, Bird. Later, guys. Thanks for coming on here, dude.
Yeah.
So I walked into a casino and spent $100. You know, it wasn't a big deal. I was on leave, so it was all right. And walked out, and everything was blurry. I was like, "What?
Yeah.
What? What? Why? What? When did this happen?"
What was it?
I've been wearing glasses ever since. You know, most people, they start going progressively worse, right? I'm not me. No, I got
had
a
it
brand new
instant.
pair of glasses. I got a brand new pair of glasses in 2017, and sat down at my computer and went, "Oh God, I can't see a damn thing. What the hell happened?"
You know,
Nah.
what's weird is my ex-wife. You know, I went with her to the doctor the other day, and she was getting her lab results, and you know, she's a little overweight, and you know, she's got diabetes, and they just told her that she has a fatty liver, and it was weird. I mean, you could see this like across the board. Like, you know, my ex-wife, she never drank in her life. She never smoked a cigarette in her life. She never tried any drug in her life. And here I am. You know, I've been abusing my body with everything since the age of 18. And it looks like I'm going to outlive her. That's crazy because, I mean,
Yeah.
people that do like the best things and not, you know, abuse their body are the people that end up dying.
Yeah. The my I should say my pastor's pastor. I mean, I've listened to his study, but I never actually studied directly under him as a teacher for the Bible. But he never smoked a cigarette a day in his life. Now, mind you, he did live into his 80s, so he had a good long life, but he died of lung cancer.
Wow.
It's like, okay. You know?
Well, if he's ever been around cigarette smoke, they say the secondhand smoke will kill you quicker than firsthand smoke.
Well, didn't Christopher Reeve's wife die of lung cancer, and she didn't even smoke?
Maybe. I don't know. I've heard that I've heard a lot of things, and the smog in Los Angeles is so bad that you'll get lung cancer just by living there, et cetera, et cetera. But I don't know for sure. You know, who knows
Yeah, I
what's going
think
to
I've
happen?
heard that.
Who knows what's going to happen? I didn't expect to have MS, so
Mr.
whatever.
CC, are you on currently on pain medication now, or
No, the VA still won't give it to me.
well, have you tried like
Well,
going to a private doctor?
I'm seeing a neurologist outside of the VA system, so I may ask him to go to a pain clinic next time I see him, if I can ever see him again.
See, that's what the VA told me, that they're not going to give me any kind of pain medicine. So that's why I'm still seeing a private doctor. You know, I'm still seeing a private doctor, you know, even though I could go to the VA, because the VA straight out said, you know, hey, we've been trying, you know, she goes, we're not giving any more narcotic pain medicine. And the people that were on it were weaning them off. And I'm like, fuck that. I was like, I
well,
need mine.
Yeah,
well,
I've been clean for 5 years, and it's really painful.
well,
This
I
last
can
5 years
imagine,
has
man.
been the most painful of my life. But
everybody's trying to wean people off of the drugs because of the epidemic that they say we're going through. Which, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
I know there's people out there that abuse the medication. That ain't no that's not no argument. That's the truth.
that is
But there's
truth.
people
Yeah,
JJ,
there's people
you
out
know
there
what
that
it is?
truthfully need it.
What this epidemic, so-called epidemic, is, what it is, it's a lot of high school kids that are raiding their parents' medicine cabinets, and they don't know what the
yeah.
fuck, they're doing, and they're ODing on it because they don't know how, what they're doing, and it makes the rest of us look bad that actually need the medication.
Exactly. Just like right now, they're in the process of trying to ban countrywide ban any kind of electronic cigarette or e-cigs or vaping
I know
because
that's ridiculous, isn't it?
because of some college kids screwing around with the juice and killing themselves from it.
And
They
the
were
high
What do they
school
do?
kids
What do they do
getting-
with the juice?
And the high
uh,
school kids getting addicted to it too. Yeah.
the vape juices, whether it was THC or no, just general vape in general, all of it.
Well, yeah, nicotine
Some-
will kill you if you overdose on it.
Hell yeah, that's a strong poison.
Some of them we're trying to mix it up, injecting, because they say vitamin E oil is good for your skin, but they were injecting it into their vape juice and vaping it.
Oh, for God's sake.
That's why these people, these kids and people have died from this, because they're altering what was already predetermined for your e-cigs.
So you torture the rest of us because kids
Exactly.
are stupid.
But no, you watch it on the news and they're telling you, oh, e-cigarettes is now killing people. Like cigarettes are killing people. That ain't no lie. Cigarettes, if some people, if you smoke, you get lung cancer, throat cancer, stuff like that. You'll die from it. Yes, but now they're trying to just say, oh, now vaping is going to kill you, which what killed these people is because they thought they could do something better with it. Was something that was never meant to be vaped. Yeah, they were trying to use substances that was never meant to be vaped. That's what happened.
Yeah.
And they're throwing their own spin on it.
Well, probably this happened about 5 years ago. Lortabs used to be a Schedule 3. That means they can write a regular prescription for it. You can get refills for it. And about 5 years ago, they made it a Schedule 2, which made it harder to get a hold of.
Right.
Now doctors have to write it on what they call a triplicate, which is like a special prescription notepad.
Yep.
See, if you go to the hospital now, and if you said, oh yeah, I hurt my leg or whatever, I mean, they would easily be able to write Lortabs. But now I think the most they give you is like Tylenol 3. Which
They
again,
even have Tramadol on the list, and Tramadol is a joke.
Well, they were giving me Percocet while I was in the hospital because I was taking 15 milligram oxycodone, and to me it was just like taking a little blue pill. It didn't do nothing. They gave me the Percocet. It worked for about a couple weeks. I got a very high tolerance.
Yeah, me too. I mean, now when I take Lortab, the 10 milligram, I have to take like 6 at a time.
Yeah, see, that ain't good.
Yeah.
I know you need some kind of relief, but that ain't good because eventually it's going to start
Well,
breaking down your body. You know.
well, what they say is not the hydrocodone that's bad; it's the aspirin in it that's more harmful.
Hmm.
Yeah, the
And I think,
acetaminophen.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
acetaminophen,
the Tylenol
acetaminophen,
will kill you faster than
yeah,
the.
acetaminophen and aspirin are two different things.
Yeah, well, I think hydrocodone comes with acetaminophen.
Yeah, and the Tylenol threes, that's just Tylenol with some codeine.
No.
Yeah.
Joseph is so lucky. Tramadol knocks him out in 20 minutes. God,
Oh God,
I could eat tramadol like candy, and it
I
wouldn't
know.
bother me one bit.
Tramadol don't even give me a buzz.
I've never had no kind of painkiller give me a buzz. None.
It did for the
Lortab,
first
man.
week, but then after that, I got used to the medicine, and so I didn't have a buzz anymore. So the Percocet just helped me manage, everyday
Shit.
life. I was still on active duty when I was on Percocet, and so I could do PT, physical training. I could do my day job, which was about a 12-hour long job. I was a platoon sergeant, and filing reports, sitting at a desk, making sure the soldiers are doing what they're supposed to do. And then they took it away from me.
Thank you, Mr. CCDV. I always thought PT was potty training.
So they took it away from me, and for the last 5 years, I've been suffering because of it.
Well, also, real quick, don't you think you should change your name to Miss CCDV?
Miss?
Yeah, MS.
Oh, no. People would confuse that, wouldn't they? You ace.
You call me an ace? Yeah, I am. Put me behind the flight stick. I am an ace. On a game anyway.
Hole.
Oh, now we're golfing. Great.
Yep.
Ace hole. No, I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. I really couldn't. I thought it was funny. Maybe it wasn't.
No, that's fine.
I don't.
Yes.
I am
Made me
straight.
laugh.
Hey. No, well, you guys have got me in a rare opportunity right now. I am straight as an arrow right now. I actually am logical and make some kind of sense.
Well, that was a pretty good quip.
Well, I'm pretty good, but when I'm fried on here, I'm like.
I prefer not to have the sex change, but yeah, okay.
I didn't say nothing about no damn sex change. It's just you go in there, take your mouse, point it over the R, delete that, put an S. It's done. Simple.
Thank you. No, I'm not going to do that.
It's not a major surgery, bruh. Come on, you can do it yourself. I'll walk you through it.
I'll change yours to Miss JJ.
No, don't change my name. It took me a long time to figure out what the hell I was going to put there. Don't change that.
Uh-oh, we lost Captain Trek.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
JP's man, he's been in mute for a long time now.
He's all right. He does that. He's probably talking to his wife. But you, man, you need to go buy your new set of bunny ears, man.
Yeah, I remember in AIT, Mr. CC, they let us have the weekend off, and we'd always go to the hotel to get shit faced, and it never failed. On Monday mornings, for PT, they always made us do run, like 6 mile run, because they knew everybody was hungover.
Yep.
They knew everybody was hungover. And man, you could smell the alcohol like just burning off of people. It was crazy.
Don't ever be in the rear of the formation when you're running on Mondays. Never, ever
God.
do that.
People were dropping left and right. Mondays suck big time.
Yeah, I wasn't a fallout until my disease kicked in, but I didn't know it was MS at the time. But yeah, it was hilarious. These guys would be dropping out left and right and puking on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And everything. God, it was hilarious. Every
And
Monday,
the
I
bad-
loved it.
And the bad thing about it is if you drop out, they'll make you just redo it over again.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Just you owe me 4 more miles, son.
Yeah. I feel like dropping out. If I drop out, I'm just going to have to do it all over again. So I might as well just stick out. It was
Yeah.
harsh.
Oh, those
Hey, Mr.
runs were
CT.
fun.
Did they give you like any kind of percentage for having MS? Like, even though if it's like
I
not
was-
military?
I was not diagnosed when they medically separated me. They medically
Okay.
separated me for a broken ankle.
Mm.
This was in 2015, so you know who the president was, reducing the force structure, and I had a really bad chain of command at the time, et cetera, et cetera. So unfortunately, even though with 18 years and 3 months in, they did not approve my paperwork to stay on active duty. So they medically separated me at 10% for my broken ankle.
See, that's messed up. 10%.
Yeah, but I don't get anything from the
get-
Army.
Yeah, I only
I
get
don't
15%
get anything from the
and
Army. I get 100% permanent and total from the VA.
You get 100%?
Yeah.
Hey, LDG, what time does that start today? If you're still there.
Is it LD JPs?
No, LDG Pixels.
LDG Pixels.
Is he in the-
he's
he in the-
probably
is he in the chat?
studying.
No, JP just said I just got back, so he had to step away.
No,
Yeah.
so JPs. Okay.
JPs and LDG are two different people.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Are they though?
Come on, B. Come on, B. You've been on LDG stream before. That they're two different people.
Yeah, but I've noticed he'll change his name sometimes.
No, he likes not having a name.
Sometimes.
No, he likes not having a name.
LDG said 3-ish p.m. So your time 3, 12 o'clock my time.
Yeah. Because I went in on that because we've been talking about this for a while now.
Yeah, the Matrix watch party should be fun.
Yeah.
Again? Can you
What
do the-
time? What time?
3 o'clock Eastern. 3-ish Eastern.
Shit. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna drop out.
All right, brother.
All right, B. Good
Hey,
seeing you. Man. Take care.
JJ, CC, JPs. See you.
All right, have a good one. Yeah.
Well, what do you guys got going on?
Well, actually, a new game dropped today that I planned on just diving into and just disappearing for a few days on. But I'm about to get off here myself because it's about time for my medicine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
been
it's-
nearly 2 hours, man. You know what?
Yeah,
It's
you've been-
great
you've
having
been-
you guys on here. Last comments, JP's?
What game is it, JJ?
Star Wars Squadrons.
Oh, Jesus.
What? And there's my other alarm to get the fuck up.
Is it console or PC?
It's Xbox, PlayStation, PC. But I got it on Xbox. I'm gonna go look at the specs of it to see if my PC can run it.
There are times when I wish that I could enjoy video games so I could understand what you guys are talking about.
Go play Deer Beer simulator. That should be.
Ugh. No,
I
I don't
don't
play
pl- I don't-
any games.
I don't play none of them simulator games. They're all dumb. If I want to do it, I ain't gonna simulate it.
Hell, I don't even play solitaire anymore. That's what my phone is for. I watch documentaries now.
No, Mr. CCDV. I don't know. Well, never mind.
No, I've tried video games. Don't even.
No,
bother.
no, no. Seriously. I don't know if you'd be any good at it with the dyslexia. Because I was thinking like simple stuff because they're video games for board games now. You got Scrabble, you got Boggle, you got Monopoly, you got Uno. You know, just simple, normal, average, everyday games that you would play in real life, but they just put it in a digital format.
Yeah, I like trivia games. So
Yeah,
I'll
they even
stick
have Trivial Pursuit.
Tiki says, "I wonder if DJ plays Tractor Simulator."
Right, it's farm simulator.
Well, he kind of has to stay into practice, don't he?
I think he does. Yeah.
But that's
All
like
right, guys.
that's
I'm
like
gonna
saying
wrap
that-
this up. I'm gonna wrap
All
this up.
All right.
And we'll talk again next week because those of us in pain, we go through it all the time.
Well,
so
I can guarantee you we'll still be in pain next week.
yeah, we'll still be in pain next week too. Yep. All right, guys. I'll see you later.
All right,
And
everybody have a good day.
Everyone out there in the chat, thank you for joining us. Thank you for being on the panel, guys. And God bless.
The
Later.